Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Quest for the Dragon. Been doing some work down here today, and so what I've done is I finally wired up the pistons for the flash mixer, which, if you remember, the flash mixer mixes rapidly in a flash, right? The coagulant and the um, chlorine in here. So what we're going to do today is we're going to set up a little timer to get those to work, because you don't constantly, you're not, you mean, in some cases you do, you are constantly feeding chlorine and coagulant, but you feed X amount a day. So what ends up happening is we got to go in here. Man, 1.8 has caused me some serious lag problems. I do not know what the deal has been. But so what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna end up building like a little bit of a house type thing for these components to sit in. So we're gonna have to knock this wood out, unfortunately, because it looks good, but you're never gonna see trees like this hovering over a waterway at your plant, because anything that gets in the water is stuff that you have to get out. So these trees would be removed for sure. So we'll get a chance to let those despawn. And let's get a shovel on our bar. So what we're going to do is we have to get redstone to these guys here. Um, so, man, I don't know if you guys can see that, but I'm staying just over 30 frames, but not by much. All this new terrain and everything is causing me all kinds of problems. Okay, so we have to have the redstone obviously lead into these things, right? So we have the red. I'm already making mistakes. I want all this to be. I want it to sort of simulate, like it's in a real building, as as best we can. So I want to put a stone floor in here. And I may turn this into stone brick or something, I don't know. But right now I'm just going to leave it like this. Okay, so... Okay, so this is how it's essentially going to be wired up, right? And let's go ahead and... So we can have stone walls. Oh, fail. And let's see. We were able to despawn. So what happens is I'm gonna have to push this water back quite a ways, actually. Probably to here. Water be gone. Okay. Lay some more stone down. I apologize if this isn't very entertaining, but it is essential that we get this done. So we have the redstone that leads this way. And then we have to do our connecting hoppers again. And oh, no, I don't want them to do that. Okay, so that hopper goes that way. And then so if I do this, will this hopper connect here? Okay, so those hoppers are now connected. And I think a comparator has to go here and here. And then let's see. I know we need pistons. I think we have a piston here and a piston here. And I think, okay, so I think what I think is going to happen is we are going to put blocks inside of these hoppers here. And if I do, let's say we do 8 blocks. I think it's like 16 ticks a block. Now, is that getting power to that? So once all 8 items go through, this should turn off. Negative. Maybe if I place the redstone block here. I don't think this water realizes that it's invading my science. What if I do this? Will that do anything? All right, I'll be right back because I must be missing something. I'll be right back. Success! Apparently what I hadn't done right was I needed to turn these into sticky pistons. So now that these are sticky pistons, it works. So as you can see, the items are going all the way in to each one, and then as they come out the other side, we are getting our redstone signal. Finally. Jeez. So now what we have to do, I think I'm going to, starting here, I'm going to open this up a little bit. So now what we got to do is we need to increase the duration of this, because we need to make sure that this goes, you know, a substantial amount of time, because we need to make, we don't want this thing just for the sake of the resources. We can't have this thing going constantly. So it's if you fill that up with I think it's 5 stacks. If I filled it up with 5 stacks of whatever item, the maximum amount of time that it will take before it creates that redstone pulse is like 3 minutes, 45 seconds. Because it's 1 tick. I was mistaken. It's 1 tick for every item placed. 7 ticks. Sorry, 7 ticks for every item placed. So I'm thinking that obviously we don't want it to go forever, but maybe like 2 stacks or something like that. So because 2 stacks would be, you know, like a little over a minute. So let's grab it. So now it's going to take a little bit, but this redstone signal, once it goes all the way through, which if we've done our calculations right, should be north of like a minute. It'll be just over a minute and a half. But then that will send a pulse to these, and we should have a bit of sugar squid in the sedimentation basin. Um, we should have a pulse of sugar and coagulant that comes through here. So while that's going, or while that's getting ready to move, let's come down here and we'll throw a piece in. Oh, I think we just missed it. Dang it. Oh, and there go the frames. Okay, so you can see our chlorine and our coagulant in there. We have our flax mixer going. We have our sedimentation basin going. And so right now these have a signal. So I think that may be too long because it'll send a signal and then it'll have to stop and then it'll have to go again before it sends another signal. Which maybe for resources that may be, because I think it's 5 minutes for that to despawn. So that might work. Where are we at? Okay, so any second now. Oh, we just missed it. It just went over. And now it's it'll any minute now it'll pop back over. So I think what I'm gonna want to do is let's make a chest. I really do not like the birchwood. It's probably my least favorite. So I always try to make sure I use it up whenever I get a chance. Okay, so let's put that there, and let's go back to the house, and let's grab. Oh, I need to turn this off. Look at those frames jump back up. It's a lot for the game to keep track of with the hoppers and all that kind of stuff all going all at once. So let's, I put that door in the back, and I keep forgetting that I have it. Okay, so let's grab our chlorine. And let's grab our sugar, our coagulant rather. So let's go ahead and put this in here. I should make a hopper down there with a I should make a hopper with a chest underneath it down there. So let's go ahead and let's put our two stacks of measuring devices in here. Okay, so now I need to throw up a quick little like covering for that, because I don't want a mob getting in there and blowing it up or whatever. So let's go ahead and grab, and we're gonna need to make another door. That's right, we get doors depending on what we use now. Oak door. It looks the same, but not really, huh? Okay, let's... Hmm. Hmm. I guess I could have had the door here. Or I could have the door here. And then I would just have to have... I know, I'm sorry. So maybe I'll have the door here, and then I'll just have like some steps or something right there that leads me like down into it. And then let's throw cobble. That looks pretty much the same. The texture's a little different, but not enough to really say anything about. Okay, so that covers up that, and then also it has like the same feel of the pipe, and then I guess we can put some glass around this, but typically these kind of like, because this would be the chlorine room, right? Usually these rooms aren't super, what am I trying to say? They're not dressed up, right? Because I mean, they're designed to serve a purpose. But one thing that would be cool that we could do is, if you do become in contact with chlorine, you're supposed to like wash yourself off. So it would be cool if we made a dispenser in the wall here with like a tripwire hook and a water bucket dispenser. That would be cool. I don't know if I have any more dispensers though. Let's head back in because if I don't know if you know, but chlorine is heavily corrosive, and it'll eat you up, your skin, whatever it comes in contact with, it wants. So let's put that there. Um, tripwire hook, tripwire hook. I know you need iron, and I know you need a stick. Is it like this? Oh my goodness. All right, I'll be right back. I need to look up how to make a tripwire hook, and I will be right back. It would be that easy, wouldn't it? One of those, one of those, and one of those. Oh yeah. Okay, so let's get some of this junk out of my inventory. Consolidate. Okay. How am I doing on time? I honestly had not planned on doing this, so this is cool because this is like a full-on on the fly moment. Okay, so we put that there, and then we put the why does it always get so dark so fast? Let's just go ahead and replace all this with stone. Sorry about that, folks. I guess that there was an ad or something on the wiki that that for whatever reason just now started playing, and I don't know if that's copyrighted or what. I may have to cut that out, so maybe I shouldn't even mention it, because if I just cut away, then you'll never know what happened. So hopefully I don't get in trouble for that. But Yeah, I had that open in another window, obviously, because I mean, you always have the wiki open when you play, but for some reason there was some ad that just all of a sudden decided to play. So, anyways, so now let's go back in here. And I wonder if this will work. Um, let's, because I think, oh, hold on. I need to do this still. This goes here, and that needs to go there. Okay, are we back to normal yet? Okay, so now if I take my tripwire hook and I put you there, I thought you were supposed to, dang it. Thinking. If I do this, and I put a bit of string there, okay, what we'll do is we'll move this over. We'll move the dispenser over. Okay, so now if I get a piece of string and I put string there, then for some reason I was thinking you could manually activate a tripwire hook. So let's go ahead and we'll grab this. Let's head back out. Okay, now, so when I step in here, oh, there we go. Dang it. I'm gonna have to raise this up. And that means I'm gonna flood in this area here. Um, let's see if I lower this. And then I put the tripwire hooks here. Okay, so this is creating a signal here. So what I may have to do is make like a facade or whatever so that this appears to be bigger than it really is. So let's dirt. Actually, sand would be better for this. Okay, so, and I don't have any more redstone. Friggin' A! I should only need one block of redstone. Okay, so the redstone signal will come off of that block there. So if I do this, cool. Oh no! Why? Okay, so I'm gonna have to... Wow, I'll wash my tripwire hooks away too. And all my redstone. Okay, so I'm gonna have to move this back a little bit and make it its own like self-contained thing. And then I'll be back with you guys when I have this figured out. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. As you can see, we got some serious progress done. I had to move it way back in order for it to work. But all that matters is that it does work. So let's get a picture of this, because this is our chlorine room. So this episode, we got the flash mixer wired up, which is really good. I know we still have to do adding the chlorine on that side and the clear well, but this was bugging me because I felt like this was a huge part of this that I just hadn't gotten done. So we got our coagulant and our chlorine wired to the timer over here. And then let's jump down and take a little damage. Oh, that's not. So once I get this all dressed up, we'll be coming here, right? We'll walk in. In fact, do I have any more stairs? Yeah, I do. I can put that right there. Okay. So we come in, and in case there's a chlorine leak, right? Chlorine is heavily corrosive. You have what's called like an emergency shower. So essentially, there would be a shower head that you would walk up to, you'd pull the chain, and it douses you with water to wash the chlorine off your skin before it starts eating your skin, right? And your clothes and everything. So let's say we have a chlorine leak. We have to come in here. This is our water catch area, and this will be our chain. This is tripwire hooks, and they are wired with just a little bit of redstone. So we would come in here, we jump up, we hit the hook, and then we get doused with water. And just like in real life, the water will not shut off until you turn it off. So you have to jump back up to hit the chain to turn the water off. So we just saved our skin from dying, essentially, right? So yeah, this was not at all what I intended for this episode to be, but that's Minecraft, right? I mean, have an idea and you run with it. And the cobblestone's temporary. I really like the stone brick, so I imagine I'll change all of this to stone brick at some point. Maybe like with some accents or like maybe some cracked here or there or whatever, because I think we can craft cracked now because of the newest update. So yeah, this is really important to get this in. Granted, we still have to like excavate this whole section here because I want to have like a control room where I can access everything from the control room. So I still have to get that figured out. Maybe like we'll come up like right through here or something. I don't know. But yeah, that feels really good to get this done because I hadn't played any Minecraft for almost a week because I don't know if you guys have been keeping track of the channel, but we've got I've been doing the Battlefield 4 thing because Destiny comes out in like 3 days. Today's Friday, September 5th, and I got the Elgato HD capture card, and I've been trying really hard to get all of that stuff figured out because, like you guys have probably noticed, I'm not incredibly computer savvy, and it's taken a lot for me to get figured out. So that's why I've been doing so much of the console games as opposed to the Counter-Strike and the Minecraft lately. So I appreciate your guys' patience. I haven't got any mean, hateful messages from subscribers saying that they're going to unsubscribe or whatever because I'm not been posting Minecraft. But like I said, I appreciate your patience, and this episode will be up today. This will be today's episode, and then I'm going to keep working and try to get another episode or two done, because once Destiny comes out, You're gonna see a lot more Destiny than anything. I mean, it'll probably just be Destiny next week. But maybe I'll do like a couple dual posting days where I post a Minecraft and a Destiny. So, as usual, thank you very much for watching. Make sure to leave a like, leave a comment, let me know what you think. If you're enjoying this, let me know. If you're not enjoying it, let me know. And don't be afraid to subscribe. All right, guys, we'll see you next time.